Before we begin, we have to answer the simple question, what is encapsulation? Well, the definition of encapsulation is the act of reducing dependencies between objects by hiding the internal representation of an object behind specific methods. But what does that mean? Well, it's probably easier to explain using an example. Imagine a car. Now, when you press start on a car, a series of complex events is fired. First, the spark is ignited in the combustion chamber, more electricity is sent to the dashboard to show changes, the speedometer changes to show the change in speed, fuel is drawn from the fuel tank, and injected into the combustion chamber. But even though this is a complex series of events, the end user of the car has no idea of this. They are completely independent of the internal representation of a car. This leaves the mechanics behind the car free to improve and upgrade the car as they like, without affecting how the driver uses the car. This is because the driver has accessed the car through a specific interface. The internals of the car have been encapsulated. Why is this useful? Well, it means that if the mechanics make a change to the car, they won't have to have the drivers relearn how to drive their car, because the drivers don't know about the internals of their car. They don't care about them when they're driving. They just need to press the start button. In this way, we use encapsulation in everyday life. So, what is encapsulation? Well, it's the process that allows the use of an item through a set of simple actions. You don't need to know the internals of the object. In terms of code, this just means you use other people's code through objects' methods rather than through their attributes directly. In Java terms, this essentially just means making all object attributes private. In the practice questions, you'll practice this process yourself. We'll provide some example UML diagrams and try and convert them to Java code. Remember to make sure to enforce encapsulation. Remember, this might be tricky. If you get stuck, have a look at the example answers provided in the About section of the course website. Have fun!